the Norse lands. They're cold. Music too high? Okay. Is this okay? Is this good? Or do I need to go down a bit more? Okay. Let's go. Fuck me, that's bright. I know it was going to be a bit bright, but Jesus wept. I think my screen has actually adjusted its contrast because that's brutal. Was I over? Oh, thank God you pointed out the music, because otherwise I would have got 18 plus on that video. If I'd have just gone straight into that that run and gone, holy shit, that's bright. Oh, fuck off, cable. Oh, I don't want to have to buy a bloody USB cable. But I'm gonna have to, and I never realised I had problems with this, and I think it's because, like, I've always played with this cable, but I think it's because this is actually the controller that came with my Switch cable. The cable that came with my Switch controller, not the controller that came with my Switch cable. That would be the controller that's in that box over there. But I've never actually played with it wirelessly. It's always just been on charge while playing with it wirelessly, sort of thing. So whereas this is actually plugged in wired, so if it disconnects, it's done. No batteries in the back of it, no Bluetooth connection or anything like that. Ah, nice. New stuff's always good. I got a new radio. That's fun. New radio, new running shoes, and a new pack for my bicycle on the way, one that sits just behind the handlebars, so that you can put your snacks in it and get to them easily when you're on a bicycle ride. Yeah, the old skate trainers, mountain bike trainers are absolutely through. I can literally feel on my left hand foot on the bike I'm riding to work at the minute, one side has 2 pins missing from the outside. I can feel which side has the pins scratched off of them. It's because I hit a curb a while ago. Just pedalling, kind of ended up getting too close to a curb and going round a corner and struck the curb and snapped plastic pedals in it. Just sort of wore the things out. And I can literally feel which side is missing the pegs. They're about 3 mil high, so you shouldn't be able to feel that. So yeah, I also had absolutely no grip because all of my shoes for the last 2 years, for the last 2 years since my last pair of running shoes completely died and I chucked them away, I haven't had a pair of shoes with anything more than skate soles. So walking has been a bit of a difficulty in the winter across fields. So I got some trail running shoes because that's what I'm used to, and they've got a bit of a waterproof upper. They're oh fucking hell, I can't see the road at all. They're supposed to be waterproof. Not certain, but they're not breathable, so they're at least not just going to completely leak. And key point about it, if I'm cycling in them, because they will also be my just getting about shoes, so if I am cycling in them, they are not going to be all greasy and horrible, which is super sick. Super duper sick. So yeah, they're pretty good. I also got some new shoes for work. Some new work boots. Which are like trainers. And they're also quite good. Depends what it is. Depends what it is. The fact is, they can put waterproof on them. And then put a star and some sort of thing in a leaflet that I can't find in the box, because you know how shoes come in shoe boxes. There's so many bits of paper that you're never going to find the tag that specifically says, yeah, it's only this bit that's waterproof. And the fact is, what I wanted, when I saw waterproof, I was happy, because if it claims waterproof or water resistant, it means that it's not got a massive big old vent, because a lot of running shoes have vents because your feet get very hot when you're running. I don't really want a running shoe. I've been running in hiking, so a mountain biking shoe is a skate trainer sole with almost a hiking boot level of rigidity on the upper. I've been running in them for the last few years. Anytime I've needed to run, it's fine. Except for when you've got no grip, because it's a skate sole. So I'm not too fussed. I need a shoe that will do shoe things and also can run when I need it to run. You know, more than I need anything else. Like, I could go with basically you just need a lightweight hiking boot, which is what I've got. Fucking hell. Sorry, that was a very awkward thing to drink. Yeah, they're also cool because they're navy blue and they've got go faster neon yellow stripes and neon yellow soles. Well, they used to have neon yellow soles and I went for a quick walk across the fields, and now they have brown soles because shoes. But they'll probably clop off if I run on road for a second or two. I was looking at a pair of mega spikes. They look so good, and the thing is, I would have been disappointed had I bought them. I know I would have. They're the same upper construction, they're waterproof and everything. They're basically in the same range as the ones I did buy. The difference between the two is that one has super deep spikes on the bottom of it, rubber spikes, almost like a football boot. It is a cross-country, like, when I say trail shoe, I have a difference in my head between a cross-country racing shoe and a trail shoe. Because to me, when I think trail running, I tend to, I don't know what it is, but I tend to think gravel and hard packed dirt and wood chippings and stone and, you know, the beaten path. When you think of a trail, you think it's the beaten path. It's off-road, it's not tarmacked, but it's going to be gravel, it's going to be hard, it's going to be, you know, might have some puddles on it, might have a bit of mud, but it's going to be generally pretty hard packed. But quite a lot of trail running shoes are actually what I would call a cross-country running shoe, which I'm not sure how many countries do cross-country runs. America definitely does them, but America stops doing them at college level, as with like everything fucking sporting America does. It's college and then no one gives a shit after you leave uni. But in the UK, everyone does cross-country runs at school, and cross-country running is kind of the thing that you do. Like, we have a thing called a fun run that happens all around the country in early spring. In fact, I need to Google when my local fun runs are and sign up for them. And the fun run is through rivers. It's basically a big old field, and we've laid out a course, and you're going to run through rivers, and there might be some hay bales laid out for you. It's absolute chaos. Some people take it seriously. That's when you need a cross-country spike. You don't need a cross-country spike for a park run. So I would have been disappointed by them, because they would have been shit on a bike, because they're so deep and rubbery that they would have been all you know, they wouldn't have kind of stuck to the pedal very well. Oh, for God's sake, controls disconnect. Oh, fuck. Ah, fuck. I'll see you later. I'm fucking everything up. Yeah, pause the recording. Right, looked it up. It was in March last year, middle of March, and the fun run this is. And there is no information about it this year, but considering that the local newspaper website only had a post about it the day that early bird entries closed. It's like, early bird entries closed 1st of March. When was this posted? 1st of March. So I shouldn't expect to hear about it until at least March. At least end of February, maybe early March. Early bird entries are only £2 less anyway, so it doesn't really matter. That was a hell of a lot of blowback, bounce back. Yep. I'm pretty sure in these 1,920 races we're going to be crashing more than 2,000 times. The average is definitely going to be more than one crash per. Oh, piss. That's still going. Did watch a runner doing his local bikes versus runners race, which bikes were winning every year apparently. But he came first runner, and he had a pair of cross-country running spikes that apparently come out for that course and that course only, because then they've not got metal spikes in them. So, but this course has a section of tarmac, so you need spikes. Basically, the runners will only win in that course if the cyclists can't ride at all. Like, the course was just not gonna... It was not a runner's course. Whoever designed it was a cyclist. Because there's a few runners versus riders that go on around the country. And a lot of them will change course. And if a runner designs it, it's going to have a lot of jumping over stiles and going through gates and all of this sort of thing. Versus if the cyclist design it, it's going to be quite smooth and flat and fast and open. You know, the runners are going to put in a lot of... Like, there's not going to be any sustained downhills in a runner's course. There might be something like a sustained uphill, because that hurts the cyclists more in general. Because the difference in speed is greater. Especially if you can get the site like steep, just steep enough for a cyclist to have to get off and run. On off-road bikes, obviously. But if you can get the downhill side to be super steep that a cyclist can't really go down it without just letting go of the brakes, and then they go vroom and lose all, you know, but you're just going to jump down it basically. Of course, it was interesting. It wasn't too bad. I think the biggest problem was the guy that I was watching who won the running race. He isn't a professional runner, but he's just a very good county level runner. And the guy that won the cycling, Cameron Hurst, is a professional cyclist. Damn near. Like, he has raced at a professional level. I don't think he does anymore, but he definitely has done. He took part in the national trophies this year and did alright. Like, he's a top runner. Top rider. A funny one to be would be runners versus riders rematch. The runners are now on bikes. Although the riders that are now running would probably win just by virtue of probably being able to run a bit better, and a lot of the runners are not going to have good bikes that they can race on. And considering that technical skill is going to be like 90% of that that matchup for the riders' side, for anyone on a bike. Whereas the running, yeah, you can probably pick it up pretty quick. I don't know, it's difficult for me because I've ran my whole life and cycled my whole life, so... Fallen out a bit of touch with the running. That's why I want to get back into doing 5Ks and such, because it sucks to run somewhere and then find that your legs hurt a lot. I used to be able to just run to places and not worry about it. It was cracking. I like this song. I feel fantastic. Flat out section of the monkey, which is rare because you usually can't take the corners flat. Not for speed, but just because the thing has no handling. Come on, come on, come on, yes! I was like, shit, is it going to buckle and not go in the line? Third, not bad.
Sometimes I'd like to slow things down, enjoy the moment, but when I look, the moment's gone. Work is over, but I can't stay to work late. Gotta leave and get ready for the second day. With a pretty girl that I met at the pharmacy. Riding the prescription line, take a pill for my social anxiety. Get a table and a nice bottle of Chablis. Now it's getting late and there's still no sign of her. I have another glass of wine, all I know is the wine lasts longer when you don't gotta share it with someone. All I know is the steak tastes better when I take my steak tastes better pill.
I love that steak taste better pills. Oh, that's an awkward jump in it. Yeah, we're there. We survived. It's okay. Still surviving. Surviving the ice. Gotta do this on the I can't see setting in a minute. Whee! I wonder if there's a chance for sub 30 Norway. Well, there's gotta be in Group A, hasn't there? I mean, definitely in-game time, for sure. But real time. Real time, if probably in Group 4, to be honest, it's going to be that close on this one. But probably by the time we get to like Group 4, if I just don't talk and just crack through it, should be alright. Get sub 30 Norway. I learned that trick while driving the rotary car around here in a cat face rally. You can go the other side of that tree on exit. It's not faster, but it's faster than trying to avoid the tree and ending up crashing into the tree, I think. Just to go wide. Beautiful. Come on. 2:33.555. What a time. What a time. Best looking time going. Oops. I'm not doing a great job on the staying awake right now front. We're gonna keep grinding. Yeah, fuck. There's the finish over there. Just gotta go around this big old frozen lake. So we can't just drive across it, you know, like we can elsewhere in the lake. Oh, tits. There we go. Waxed out.
Inside my golden submarine, while up above the waves, my doomsday squad ignites the atmosphere, and all the fools who lead their foolish lives may find it quite
Nice.
explosive.
Nice, nice, nice.
Well, it won't